Today we're going to be talking about rotator cuff issues. Rotator cuff issues can really jam up our day, whether we're picking things up, trying to get our arm up over our head. A lot of people think that their problem is the shoulder because the pain is in the shoulder, but it is more often coming from the small muscles that are surrounding the shoulder. For this mobilization, we're going to need both the psoas spine and the PSO-RITE. So grab your psoas spine, grab your PSO-RITE, and let's get started. The first muscle that we are going to get into is our subscapularis. It is in our armpit, okay? It's on the front side of our scapula, our shoulder bone, our shoulder blade. The way that we're gonna get into it, we're gonna go face down, get that peak right up into the armpit, and then we are going to relax. Let that fascia release. Let the peak do its work. Let gravity do its work. Our job is to breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Do that for about 4 to 6 breaths. If you do have a rotator cuff issue in this area, this is one of those times where you got to go to those deep, dark places within you, because it can be lights out painful, and you know when you hit it. Okay, so you're gonna clear that up 4 to 6 breaths. 4 to 6 breaths, maybe a little bit longer if it's not too bad for you. The second muscle group that we're gonna get into is the teres minor and major. The teres minor and major go from our shoulder blade and sweep across to the arm, okay? The attachment site up there. Well, a lot of times when that guy gets tight, we're gonna have a lot of trouble doing something like this. It's gonna be very painful for the shoulder, and we might even get a little bit of pain into the front part of the shoulder or on down the arm. The way that we mobilize our teres minor and major, same thing as before. It's gonna be a little bit different though, because we are going to get the peak right where the arm and the body connect. That is our teres minor and major. Sometimes these muscles can be very, very almost steel-like when you approach them. You get the peak in there and it's kind of like bouncing off and you're like, wait a minute, is that bone? It's not bone, especially if you're feeling a little bit of pain or if you're feeling a nervous sensation go down the arm. The teres minor and major can get very, very tight, uber tight, and it's gonna take a little bit of determination on your part to get that peak in there, set it on the muscle tissue, and help open it up, okay? So once again, we're looking at 4 to 6 breaths, 10 maybe, if you can do it, in through the nose, out through the nose, calm the central nervous system, tell it that this is a good stress, okay? After we do that one, now we can grab the psoas spine and we're gonna get on the infraspinatus muscle. The infraspinatus is the back part of the shoulder blade. So you're gonna get the psoas spine right on that shoulder blade. Use your body weight for pressure, and now we wanna start moving the arm around, create a little bit of shearing effect, so we open up that infraspinatus. This is a very strong, short muscle, and when it gets irritated or when it gets tight, it can create a whole bunch of problems for us. If we can't move the arm as much as I'm moving it right now, even small circles or something to this effect will do. Okay, once again, we're gonna take 4 to 6 breaths, maybe 10 while we're doing this. If you can't move your shoulder at all, or if it's too painful, you can just use direct pressure. You can just lay there, allow those peaks to get into those tight corners in that muscle tissue and open it up. So those 3 movements right there are the most common issues that I see with the shoulder when it comes to any type of pain in the front or any type of pain going down the arm. Do all 3 of those, do them frequently to get your shoulders feeling so good.